The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, SPH Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. After enduring centuries of persecution, loss of Hindu sovereignty, challenges to Hindu human rights and development, the customary recognition of Kailasa as a sovereign entity by the United Nations marks a significant restoration and acknowledgement of Swarajya, the self-determination of enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. The United Nations recognition of Kailasa lies in two important aspects of international law. First, the United Nations Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations, VCDR, and second, the Vienna Convention on Consular Relations, the VCCR. These conventions are vital because they establish that the traditional rules of customary international law continue to influence the relationships between states. This means that the established and time-honored diplomatic practices and norms are still applicable today, thus supporting Kailasa's sovereign status. Both the United Nations VCDR and the VCCR declares that historical rules of customary international law continue to govern international diplomatic relationships, and confirms that all nations from ancient times have recognized sovereign diplomatic rights irrespective of differing constitutional and social systems, as mentioned in the United Nations VCDR preamble, and finally requires that a state shall not discriminate as between states, including historical forms of statehood, as mentioned in the United Nations VCDR Article 47.1. The result of this recognition is that Kailasa receives equal treatment amongst the community of nations that also respect Kailasa's ancient roots and sovereign status, despite Kailasa having undergone centuries of invasion and colonization. As a consequence of these well-established facts and principles of international law, on the 18th of March 2024 and on the 1st of May 2024, the United Nations published two reports affirming and recognizing Kailasa's juridical statehood. This international acknowledgement of Kailasa's historical and legal rights is a monumental step towards the grand revival of the ancient enlightened Sanatana Hindu civilizational nation. Share your time, talent, and treasure. Become part of Kailasa. Sign up as an e-citizen https://kailasa.ecitizen.info